Hey everyone, Awesome Figure Reviews here, or you can call me A.F.R. And today we'll be reviewing the Sonic the Hedgehog Bendy figures by Jakks Pacific, starting off with the Sonic Bendy figure from Wave 2. Now let's get into the video. Alright everyone, before this video starts, I have a quick message. So basically, I know I'm reviewing these bendy figures pretty late, but I wanted to get the bendy figures out of the way first and then move on to the 4-inch action figures. So if you're wondering how come I haven't made those videos yet, that's why. But without further ado, let's show off Sonic. So first, let's start off with his item. Now, this is just it's like a disc of some sort. You just kind of roll it up into a ball, and then you just roll it across the desk or a table, or wherever you want to roll it on, I guess. And then you have this little stand right here that you can use to stand it up. And this is actually the sprite from the Sonic Advance series of Tails, and he is flying. So this is the Wave 2 Tails disc. I do not have the Wave 1 of any of the bendy figures, so that is why we're reviewing this. I do have all of Wave 2 through Wave 3 though, so we will be reviewing the rest of those very soon. So, pretty good detail on this disc of Tails. I really like the Sonic Advance sprites, and I'm glad they went with this. Too bad that in the near future we would no longer get any more of these. Now let's brain up Sonic. So this is the bendy mold that they used for Wave 1 of the Sonic the Hedgehog bendy figures. This was a repackaged Sonic just with a new disc. So checking out on the sculpt, he's got a nice blue. It might be hard to tell because of the lighting, but it's a very nice, very dark blue, but that's mainly due to the rubber, but it's perfectly good. You got the nice sculpted mouth. There is this little cut under his chin that happens for all of the bendy figures. That's just so that you can rotate his head and stuff like that. You can rotate it like all around, up and down, and it's pretty movable. He's also a bendy figure, so you can just kind of, move him like this and stuff. So, pretty simple bendy figure things that you can do with him. After all, these are made of rubber, so they are bendy figures. So the only paint error that I see on my figure is this little dark spot on the eye, and this little, might be hard to see on camera, but there's a little red spot right here that got on his white strap for his shoe. So that's just me being picky with it. I'm usually not this picky. I'm just trying to show you paint mistakes. So let's go with the pros of the figure. So starting off with the pros, we got the sculpt design of it, and this looks exactly like modern Sonic. And for the bendy figures at the time, these were really good sculpts of Sonic. I really like the detail they did on his shoes. They got the detail on the bottom of his shoes. They got nice hand sculpts of his fingers. And I really like how they sculpted in his mouth instead of painting it on. Later down the line, they would eventually switch the idea, if you know what I mean. And, yeah, really good looking bendy figure. So let's go with the cons, I guess. Okay, so I guess one of the cons is, of course, that it's a bendy figure. So not quite an action figure. If you're planning on playing with this, I recommend you be careful because bendy figures can break pretty easily, especially if you're a little kid and you don't know what you're doing. I recommend that you just be careful with bendy figures as they are made of rubber and they will break off, as I have seen many disasters of people breaking their bendy figures. so it is not a good sight to see. Plus, it's almost unfixable. It's not like plastic where you can just joint up the arm or something like that. And if you're like a tech guy that likes rebuilding action figures or different stuff like that, then I guess you got that covered. But with this bendy figures, the main issue is that these almost, once you break them, they're pretty much broken forever. You could use clay to reapply any broken limbs or heck even the body, but it's more than likely you won't get it looking like the way you did when you first unboxed it. But overall, yeah, that's a pretty good looking Sonic figure. Now, just for comparison, I have this. I have with me the Super Mario figure by Jakks Pacific, and looking at the comparison, you can see that they match up perfectly. Pretty good. I know Sonic Toast, he did a comparison with these, so just in case you didn't see that video, here's a comparison between the two figures. Let's get a closer up look at them. This is, I'm pretty sure, the World of Nintendo Mario figure, so this was the older release. As you can tell by the facial expression, that's when they first started making the old Jakks Pacific figures with World of Nintendo. But yeah, they match up pretty good, and yeah, you could pretty much just, you know, put them in your Smash Bros. Display or, you know, whatever you're planning on doing. Alright, so now, I guess, is the main thing I'd be worried about with this figure is the nose. It's very, look at this. Yeah, like, it's made out of rubber, so obviously it's going to be hard to fix if it gets broken, like with all rubber figures. So just be careful with the nose piece. I was very anxious about the nose piece when I unboxed this figure. I would just be careful. Just be careful. And yeah, that's my only concern about getting this figure. Well guys, that about wraps it up for today's review. If you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. I would really like to hear your opinion, and would really like to have you on the channel. We will be doing more reviews of these figures very soon. So without further ado guys, I bid you farewell, and I'll see you in the next video. Happy hunting guys.